Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So, as August draws to a close, I figure it's time for another channel update video. I know you guys are getting so many of them this month. But yeah, this is around the normal time when they usually come out. Not too many things to update on. I already touched on some of this in my mid-month update video that I did a couple weeks ago. But yeah, we'll just dive on in. So first things first, my babies, my loves, I love y'all dearly. I love y'all so much, but I feel like I've said it 700,000 times at this point, and I don't know how to make it any clearer. And I know it's not always the same people. I know sometimes I've got new people who are joining the channel for the first time and they may not have gotten this speech, and then sometimes there are other people who have either gotten the speech a million times over, or the speech has been presented and they don't watch the materials that the speech is being presented on. So I'm gonna give the speech one more time and hopefully it'll sink in a little bit. But for my babies who follow my channel specifically for series, and it doesn't necessarily happen only with series, but it happens far more frequently with the series that I react to versus like music reactions that I do. But for my people who follow me, when it comes to series, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I do not drop series on this channel. I don't just say, okay, well this series wasn't for me and just don't go back. That's not how it goes. There have been a number of series that I've watched on this channel that were not necessarily for me in parts, whether it was the beginning or the end, but I always see it through to the very end to see maybe something happens, maybe something changes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes things change for the worst. But either way, I don't drop series. I don't just stop watching series and I'm never going to go back to it. I've had so many people in my comment section asking me, Tarn type, I get it because it's been months at this point since I've gone back to it. But if you've seen my channel update videos over the last couple months, you know what's going on with those reactions. And if you haven't, well, the link to the playlist will probably be down in the description. Go find some of my past channel update videos and you'll see what's going on with Tarn type. But I've gotten so many, especially over the last couple weeks, like, hey, why did you drop Not Me? Hey, why did you drop Word of Honor? Hey, why did you drop this one? Hey, I'm like, y'all need to calm down. I didn't drop anything. I didn't drop a damn thing. If you saw my channel update video for August 2022, you would have seen where I mentioned that, hey, I'm going to continue series A, B, and C, and I'm also going to start new series A, B, and C, maybe, because A and B are patron requests, meaning people are giving me money to watch this stuff, and well, you know, patron requests kind of take precedent. So when people give me money to watch things, I kind of have to watch the things they give me money for. Otherwise, I'm just sitting around taking the money for no damn reason. So I mentioned in my channel update video for August that I was going to be either starting or continuing to my Star 2. I don't remember where I was at that point in August. Continuing my way through 3 will be free. Starting WhatsApp Man, because that was a patron request. Starting Semantic Error, and that I would be continuing through Word of Honor, Not Me. I think those are all the ones. So there's like six or seven series that I named in August. So why all of a sudden it came as such a shock when towards the end of the month I started reacting to the new series that I said I was going to react to. People are having a heart attack, like, hey, Topher, why did you stop reacting to this? I can't believe you dropped this series. Why would you drop this series? I only subscribed because you were watching this series, and you know, it's so sad that you dropped this. And I'm like, y'all, I didn't drop anything. I said that I was going to start these series, these new series, and the month's almost over. So while the first half of the month I spend dedicated to these series you're asking me to, now I gotta actually start the new series I said I was gonna start, because I said I was gonna start them this month. I didn't say I was gonna finish them this month, I said I was gonna start them this month. So at the very least, I gotta start them, so I'm not making myself a liar. So yes, to reiterate, I'm not dropping any series. I'm not dropping Not Me. I just uploaded reaction to episode 2, I don't know, like a day or two ago at this point of recording this. I'm not dropping Word of Honor. If you think back to like the first 2 weeks of August, I'm pretty sure I gave you guys like 4 or 5 reactions to that series within the span of like a week. So I gave y'all a lot in the early half of the month when it came to that series, and then I will have to go focus on some other series. So I wanted to trim out my list a little bit, so I spent the middle of August focusing on knocking out the rest of To My Star, and 3 will be free. And then I started the 2 series that I said that I was gonna start. I did one episode. Well, I did one episode of What's That Man, and Samantha Guerra kind of took me through a little binge session, so I got to like 3 or 4 episodes of that. But still, I started those series because I said I was going to start them, and I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to drop the series. I'm not going to drop Word of Honor. I'm going back to it, I promise. It's just, there were other things that I needed to focus on by the end of the month that I said that I was going to focus on my channel update video. And if you saw my mid-month channel update video, I kind of alluded to all that and just kind of a big repeat of what I just said. But basically, yes, I don't drop series. If at any point I feel the urge in my soul that, okay, this series is just not for me and I cannot continue watching this, I will make a video to address it. I will say, hey guys, I can't with this series. There's just something about it. It's not for me. I'm sorry. I can't continue this series. That is what will happen the day I drop a series. Until you have seen that message, until you have received those words coming from my lips, then please don't assume that I'm going to drop a series, because I'm not going to. Like, literally, I gave this speech in the beginning of my reaction to Not Me, episode 2, like 2 days ago, or whenever the hell I posted it. Before the episode even started, before I reacted to anything, I said my whole welcome intro, and then I was going to start the episode, and I was like, hey, can we just talk about this? I don't drop series, blah, 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 blah. Here's explanation, blah, 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 blah. And literally in that comment section, I had people like, I can't believe he dropped Word of Honor. How could you drop Word of Honor? I'm like, y'all, make it make sense. Make it make sense, Jesus, because clearly I can't make it make sense to some people, because I just got done talking about it in the first 2 minutes of this video that you are commenting on with another series, how I don't drop series. So why would you think that I'm dropping? I don't know. So in summary, I don't drop series. I'm gonna get to the series when I get to the series. I know people want me to just like binge through every damn series. Well, unfortunately, that's just not a possibility. I got a lot of things that I'm reacting to. I'm in rehearsals for a lot of things. I still have 3 jobs and not an abundance of free time to sit around watching TV all damn day. So I'll get to next episode when I get to the next episode. If my pace is not to your liking, or it is not moving fast enough for you, I apologize. You may have to find another channel to satiate your appetite in the meantime until I get to the next episode of whatever series it is you're waiting for me to get to. But I do not drop series. I will get to them when I get to them. When the mood strikes me and I say, okay, I want to watch an episode of Word of Honor, then I will watch an episode of Word of Honor. When the mood strikes me, I say, okay, now I want to switch over to Not Me, I will switch over to Not Me. When the mood strikes me, I say, okay, let me see what's going on in Bangkok G Story, or What's That Man, or whatever the 15 other series I'm reacting to. Then I'll see what's going on in those worlds, okay? It does not mean I'm dropping a series. It just means that I am exploring the other series that I'm currently in the middle of, okay? Okay, I love you. And I know you guys are asking. Because it means you're enjoying what you're seeing. And I take it as a compliment. I do. I love you for it. I know you guys are asking, hey, when are you going to get to the next episode? Because you enjoy watching these series with me. You enjoy something about me. I don't know. Commentary, my face, my ludicrous actions. I don't know. There's something you enjoy about watching these series with me. So again, I take it as a compliment. Thank you. I appreciate it. But at the same time, don't rush me, because rushing me makes me want to stay away from whatever it is you're trying to get me to do even more. I'll get to it in my own time. Don't worry. But I'm not dropping nothing. Okay? Okay. Well, that was 10 minutes, and I said this was going to be a short video. Apologies. All right, well, the rest of this should go by relatively quickly. If you saw my mid-month channel update video that I put out a couple weeks ago, I mentioned how I was really busy throughout the month of August with rehearsals and performances of Rent, and then I jumped straight into rehearsals for The Color Purple literally the day after Rent closed, so no downtime. And I've been in rehearsals for that for the last couple of weeks and been kicking my ass, so I just hadn't had the amount of time that I wanted to dedicate to my boy bands of the month, which was Monsta X. So I mentioned that in September I was just going to carry Monsta X over into the new month and just have them continue to be that boy band of the month, so I can have some more time to actually watch some guides of theirs, explore some more of their musics, explore some more of the fan-made videos and all that kind of stuff throughout September, just because I didn't have as much time as I wanted to in August, and I didn't want my Monsta X fans to feel like I gypped them this month. So for September, my boy band of the month will continue to be Monsta X, but you'll also see, your regular favorites. I still got a bunch of AT's content to get through. I have to get back to the stressor things from them. I really enjoyed the little explorations of B2B. You guys told me that's how it's pronounced. I've enjoyed the stuff I've seen from them, so I'd like to explore some more of them. Obviously, the Stray Kids are everything. I've just come back into touch with my babies, SB19, and the SB19, the A-Tins community have been so super supportive and like re-welcome me, like, yes, come back, Topher, thank you, and just give me all kinds of suggestions and whatnot. So more of them will be on the channel. But yeah, we're gonna continue focusing on Monsta X throughout September, just so I can spend a little bit more time with them, get to know them a little bit better. As far as series that I'm reacting to, well, if you listen to the first 10 minutes of me ranting, then you've got an idea of what the series were. But just in case you were confused or you didn't hear the series or whatever, the series that I will be watching in the month of September. So if you have any questions about what series I'm going to watch in September, or what am I going to get to this series, or what am I going to get to that series, if y'all see any of that in the comment section, y'all can do what I do and just copy the link to my last channel update video and just paste it in response to that comment and be like, here you go, your answer is here, it's already been answered. So if anybody's got questions about what Topher is going to be reacting to as far as series in the month of September 2022, you can forward them to this video, this timestamp, and just let them know. So for this month, the series I'm going to be watching, not necessarily finishing, but the series I'm going to be watching is I'm going to continue through Word of Honor. I will continue it. Don't you worry. I'm going to continue it. I'm going to continue through Not Me. Again, don't worry. I may not do 15 episodes in a row like I did for the first couple weeks of August with Word of Honor, but I will make my way through them. I will make my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. Don't worry. I'm gonna continue and probably finish Semantic Error because, again, like most of the Korean series, the episodes are relatively short in length, and there's a few episodes. So I'm already a third of the way through the series at this point. So probably like 2 more recording sessions and it'll be done. So I'll probably finish Semantic Error in September. I'll continue through WhatsApp Man. I'll probably sprinkle some Bangkok G story in. Like I mentioned when I first started reacting to it, I think I only reacted to like the first 2 or 3 episodes. Like I said in that reaction, that wasn't one that I was going to like power through or whatever. That's just one I was going to sprinkle through because it was a recommendation from a friend, and they're like, oh, this is something light and funny that you can do whenever you're having a bad day. So I'll probably sprinkle a couple of those throughout the month, but I'll focus on the other ones more so. And then if there is time for new series, so yes, like I said, I'm going to finish Semantic Error. I've already finished I finished watching 3 Will Be Free. I don't know, at least as of recording this, I haven't uploaded all of my reactions to it yet, but I have finished this series, so that one is off my plate. So Semantic Error will be finished. Word of Honor is not going to be finished this month. That just ain't gonna happen. It's too damn long. But I'm gonna make my way through it. Again, I'm not dropping it. Just making sure we're on the same page. But if I were to finish, maybe Not Me. I don't remember how many episodes WhatsApp Man has, but I feel like that one is only like 8 or 9 episodes. I think that one's a shorter-ish series too. So if I were to finish Not Me or WhatsApp Man, in addition to Semantic Error, which will definitely get finished, and I have time to dive into new series, the big if, again, busy boy, the new series I would like to look at, sorry, I'm looking at my list. New series I would like to dive into are both sequel series. So I would like to get into Papa and Daddy Part 2 because I loved Part 1. And I've been saying for months and months, okay, I have to look at Color Rush Part 2, which I expect to be a shorter series as well. So that's one I would like to look at as well, if there is time. Big if. I don't know if there will be, because again, very busy. I'm working, I'm rehearsing, I got shows. As far as performances go, I'm booked through December, potentially January, if this audition I submit goes well. So I'll have Color Purple throughout all of September. And then if the audition goes well, I will start rehearsals for Little Shop of Horror and in October. And then in the middle of October, I'm going to be on a small tour with a children's theater that I work with a couple times a year. So we'll be doing Schoolhouse Rock Live, so we'll be touring Florida with that for a couple weeks through October and November. Then right after that one closes, we're going to dive straight into holiday traditions around the world, so our Christmas show through November and December. And then if I end up being in Little Shop of Horrors, those rehearsals technically go through until January when the performance is, and then who knows what's going to come out as a result of any of that. Who knows? We're booked and blessed on this channel, and I'm not complaining about it. Busy, but you know, it's better than the alternative of not having things to do. So I'm happy. We will see what happens, but I will, again, if something happens and I just don't have the time to get to things that I said that I was going to get to, I will let you guys know. I'll make another channel update video. So to summarize, I don't drop series. And if anybody has questions about series that I'm going to be reacting to, or when I'm going to react to the next episode, this, that, and the other, you all can feel free to. I've seen some of you do it already, and I love y'all. That's one thing I love about y'all. Some of y'all are so protective of me, and some of y'all like latch on to some of the things I say with a vengeance. So like, I've had this conversation a million times with you guys about how I don't drop series and please don't rush me, this, that, and the other. And there are so many times when I'll see those kind of comments pop up in my comment section, and I just, part of me wants to like just no, furiously type like, I already answered this question. But then, you know, I breathe, I walk away, I push it, I go look at something else. And I'll come back like a couple hours later or something, and I'll see like 2 or 3 responses to the comment from you guys like, don't rush Topher, he's already said this, who said he's dropping this, that? And I'm like, y'all better fight these fights for me. I love y'all. So yes, if you want to continue fighting those fights, just do as I do, because there are many instances where I come back and I just copy the link to the last channel update video I did and just, here you go. No context, I don't say anything else besides the link on it. Here you go. Because I answered the question already, so yeah. So that's pretty much it. This was a much longer channel update video than I intended it to be. I thought max 10 minutes or so, but you know, here we are. So I'm gonna stop talking so I can dive into some of these other things that I had ready to react to today. So hope you guys enjoyed this, not reaction, because it's not a reaction, autopilot, whatever. Bye. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.